Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to another Bright Ideas Daily Nugget. I'm Trent Dyrsmid, and this is the almost daily video series where I answer your questions as well as to give you a look over my shoulder as I'm growing my two e-commerce businesses, one on Amazon and one off of Amazon. The off of Amazon one is called the National Motorsports Owners Association, which you can check out at nmoa.net. All right, in today's video, we're going to answer a question from Wendy Johnson, and that question is, how do you get a brand to understand how Amazon is critical to their overall business? So in many situations, and by the way, Wendy, thanks very much for submitting the question. In many situations, when you contact a brand, Amazon may only be 5–10% of their overall sales. So the amount of attention that they pay to that relatively small portion might not be the amount that it actually deserves, because they don't necessarily understand, although this is less and less these days, the impact that Amazon can have on their overall business. So there's probably more, but there's two things that really come to mind, and they come to mind because I've had experience in this conversation with brands. So they say, well, I don't really care about Amazon. It's only a small portion of my sales. I'm really interested in, looking after my brick and mortar partners because they're the companies that have helped me get to where I'm at today. Fair. But the thing that can drive a huge harpoon into that scenario is because Amazon is out of control and they're not enforcing map violations that occur on Amazon tend to piss off those brick and mortar partners. So what I would ask them is, I'd say, look, do you have one of those partners that accounts for a big chunk of your business? Oh yeah, we sell to Walmart or we sell to whatever, and they're 30% or 40% of our business. What would happen if you lost that account? Question kind of answers itself. They'd be totally screwed. And then I would look at the pricing on Amazon, and for their highest volume product, I'd go, so what's your map price? Map is minimum advertised price on that their widget thingy. Oh, well, that's $24.99. Why is it on Amazon for $21.95 or $19.99 or whatever? And how does that really big brand partner of yours feel about that? You already know the answer to this question. The answer is the brand is not happy. And the other retail partner is not happy. And so the brand might think, well, it's only a small portion of our sales. We don't know what to do about it. We don't know how to get it under control. So we're just going to stick our head in the sand. Those problems can be solved by reducing the number of sellers, by enforcing a map policy, and making sure that everyone on Amazon complies. Now, is that possible? Yes. Is it easy? So-so, but it's doable. And that's one of the things that we do for the brands that we partner up with. So we're providing huge value for them in that regard. The other thing I would get them to think about is e-commerce as a percentage of overall sales is going what way? That way. It ain't going down. So I just read this morning on my smartphone that Amazon is predicted to be 10% of all retail sales within 2 years. That's why it's got the market cap that it does. So this issue is only going to get worse. So why would they want to continue to ignore it? Now, somewhat related to this issue, the second thing is something called reverse showrooming. So a brand, when they're in brick and mortar retail, they're doing everything they can to try and increase sales, like every other brand on the planet. And so the way retail works is they will pay for shelf space. And if they want to run special promotions, say like an end cap on an aisle, they're going to pay for that as well. So an end cap, walk into the grocery store, whatever store, and you got the aisle, but at the end there's this special display. So they're paying money for that. So here this consumer walks into the store to go get their doomahingy, thingamajiggy, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. And they want to buy it from the red brand. So they're heading there to the aisle to go get the thing they always buy from the red brand. And whoa, there's this big end cap from the blue brand, which is the brand you're talking to. And it's the same doomahingy. So they're like, well, that looks pretty much the same. Oh, it's a good price. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to pull their smartphone out of their pocket. They're going to punch up Amazon and they're going to look up that doomahingy. Because what are they looking for? reviews. That is called reverse showrooming. So if Amazon is not well managed, maybe the images are outdated rather, maybe the content is outdated, maybe the reviews are not well managed, maybe there's more negative reviews than there need be. If reviews were proactively addressed, as the way I've described in previous Daily Nugget videos, I think maybe back in number, I don't know. Let me just do a quick search here. Zoo. Back in number 20, I talked about how Zoo has a very effective way of encouraging consumers to remove 1-star reviews or change them to 3-star reviews. So reverse showrooming plays a massive role in how well products are going to sell to consumers that haven't bought them before. And so these brands are paying all this money to brick and mortar retailers for end caps, for extra shelf space, for promotions, for whatever they're doing to try and increase offline sales. And Amazon could be just a big old hole in that boat because it's not being effectively managed. And so I'd make sure I would have that entire conversation with your brands. And if they still don't care about Amazon, well, they just got rocks in their head, and I would move on and deal with somebody else. So Andy, thank you very much for submitting your question. If anyone else would like to submit a question, the easiest way to do that is to go to Brightideas.co/asktrent. If you are not yet a subscriber and you would like to receive notifications of future Daily Nugget videos, of my Facebook Fridays, where we do a Facebook Live, where we just interact real time, have an off-the-cuff conversation, as well as notifications of the podcast episodes that I produce with other proven e-commerce entrepreneurs, that's an easy problem to solve. Just head on over to Brightideas.co and become an email subscriber today. Thanks very much for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you in another video soon, although truth be told, I can't actually see you. Just saying. Take care. Bye-bye.